Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Reed, and we're going to be going over the Backends marketing campaign. So, first, we're going to start with our overview, just career goals, where we get into the details and stuff. We want to have raised sales numbers across America. So, as of right now, we're currently just spread out across the East Coast. Heavy foundation in places like Virginia, Syracuse, Atlanta, North Carolina, uh, just basically, yeah, just spread out across the East Coast. And we want to gradually spread just Midwest and then far West. And hopefully, God willing, we want to go national. Um, but as of right now, we want to just focus on, becoming just an entity across America at the moment. And first way we want to do that is one, up our consistency by having a new drop every season going forward. So we've had a drop actually for every season so far except fall specifically. And granted, these drops are not like fall, winter, summer, or fall, winter, spring, summer, like in one year. More like we had a winter drop the year before, summer drop that same year, and then a drop in the spring the next year. And we just want to up our consistency. That's what we feel like our missing piece is really, is just as far as growth, is really our consistency. And we want to do that also by raising our views across social media. And that honestly just is going to go into what you're going to see on our calendar and just what we have planned for June. And that will cover expanding our marketing strategies as well. So let's go into the professional goals. Is that we do want to turn this brand into something that's known throughout the United States. I mentioned earlier. I just want to boost sales across the country, continue growing within the fashion industry. And we do want to venture outside of the fashion industry as well. We want to get into just producing just new sources and outlets for young entrepreneurs to really express themselves and further their passions and dreams. So, yeah, I mean, everything else we kind of covered. Personal goals that we do want to have enough financial success to buy our own home, and just really just philanthropist stuff. Honestly, just things that could show to us personally that we've made these sacrifices and given up so much of our time and effort for for a reason, a real payoff. And yeah, we just want to open doors and future opportunities, honestly, for the youth. That's really our brand mission. And cool. uh so here's our calendar. So just again, as I was saying earlier, going into the consistency aspect, we just want to do a TikTok post every day and an Instagram story post every day. So this would just involve skits, you know, just drops, teasers, photo shoot stuff, things like that. Polls, engagement pieces, then that would eventually, and then blog posts also every Tuesday and Wednesday. Or, yeah, Tuesday and Thursday, I mean, just to keep everybody engaged and things of that nature. And the big things we have drop coming in June would be our summer sets we'll be releasing. YouTube video will go along with that, just as like be like a hype video. You know, just shots from our photo shoot, things like that. Then we have for Flag Day, we have our Rep Yo Flag. We're gonna be hosting an event that will take place either outside in the Fashion District in DC or in the town center of Bowie. Just again an event Just our merchandise will of course be on display and things like that, but it's just like a real community bonding event, things like just but just hosted by back ends. And then after that we have Juneteenth, which is arguably, I want to say, the biggest day in the month, because when we have our Juneteenth pool party event, which we will be streaming from IG Live and Twitch, or Instagram Live for people who don't know what I meant by IG. But yeah, and then we'll have a YouTube video, just like a vlog type of thing going on. And then we have Father's Day coming up right after that, which would, ode to Pops. We're going to be releasing a special line for that involving shorts, shirts, little summer accessories, and things of that nature. And there will be an event also that day, and just an event, like a Father's Day event. We feel as though, people go out all out for Mother's Day, don't really give much attention to Father's Day. We want to be the people to fill that gap. But as far as that, yeah, that's really the calendar covered. So we're gonna get into our website, which will be just what we don't necessarily cover across social medias, like a more intimate look at what we have going on, separate, of course, from the website that you would buy our clothes from, of course, but the link is in there. And, again, it'll be more like a blog page, just more intimate, things of that nature. We'll have tutorials on how to become a model, if you want to be an ambassador, collaborator, things of that nature. And like updates on like what we like have going on as far as like developments, things like that. Of course, our contact page as well. And then the social networking sites we really want to be focusing in on is Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch, which would, again, how you went over in the calendar, would basically be used to market, promote, and just basically keep you following along what we have going on throughout the month. So Instagram, definitely the most, I want to say, convenient of social media to use, just because it's just an app that we all have on our phones very easily. The interface is very convenient to go through. We can, questions, comments, concerns can be answered all from our DMs, and we all have the app. So anybody, if one person misses something, somebody else can pick up on it. Again, this is just enforcing what I said just a second ago. Just being able to really operate from our IG page is something that we pride ourselves on. And again, IG won't be our only form of communication and social engagement. We'll Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, things like that. But mainly we will operate from our Instagram, just because of the convenience and the just easy social ability of it all, and just accessible. And we'll be able to monitor it and check it every day because we're on our phones every single day. And then getting into our causes, resources, and the organizations that we just look to work with as the month goes on. We want to work with companies such as just 5 organizations, like the Black Girls Ventures Foundation, Hidden Genius Project, the Power Shift Entrepreneur Grant Center for Black Entrepreneurship, Young Entrepreneurs of Color pitch competition, which will take place at the pool party event. And these other organizations will have their own podiums at the Ode to Pops event and our Rep Your Flag event, just for the youth to really get an idea. We want to work with these guys because we feel like they share our goal and our same passion to push entrepreneurship in the youth, and just showing that you don't have to be an entertainer or an athlete or anything like that to gain access to generational wealth and develop your own generational wealth. You could just have a passion and a vision, and you just need a plan and support. And we want to be that support, and we want to give that outlet and that space for young entrepreneurship to really thrive and flourish. And yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the campaign. Thank you, and have a good one.